So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another edition of Thumb Masters. Today, let's talk about Thor Ragnarok. That's just been released, the 16th film in the MCU. It is, I think, or maybe the 17th. I can't remember. There's so many now. Chris Hemsworth returns as the God of Thunder in a script which seems to be for the Guardians of the Galaxy crew because it is that funny. They have ditched a serious Shakespearean-esque emotion and drama for the for comedy, which is a bit of a shame because there are some bits in this film that do deserve a bit more emotion, a bit more intensity, a bit more grit, but they're over-drenched with comedy. Basically, Asgard is taken out. It's overtaken by a queen, Hela, wicked, a bitch. He doesn't seem to have time to shed a tear for his fallen lost Asgardians, but he does have time to make a joke. But I am a little bit of a hypocrite because I did laugh. That's a bad laugh. The jokes did land. It was funny. It was entertaining. And how can you argue, how can you fault something that when it is entertaining? This is a movie. Movie industry is there for entertainment purposes. I was entertained. Plus I much prefer this Thor because let's be honest, the previous two were dull as fuck. So the film opens up with Thor in chains and he's taunting this lava dude who I'm just about to, I forgot his name. Surtur! The demon Surtur! Lava Surtur! It ends up with Thor beating the hell out of his minions to the backdrop of Led Zeppelin's Immigration song. It wasn't just for the trailer, it is in this film. One of two scenes where it plays to the backdrop of, and it is amazing. The second time is when there's this huge battle on the Bifrost Bridge in the third act of the film, which is absolutely spectacular. Dun, 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 ah! The film bounces around and we are introduced to the answers of the unanswered questions. How is Loki taking over Asgard? Where is Natalie Portman's Jane Foster? What was Thor doing in New York with Doctor Strange? All of that is answered pretty damn swiftly actually. I also kind of think that they had different plans for Thor 3 when they finished Thor 2. The film was fast paced, however they would cut away each time from Sakaar, the middle portion of the film, back to Asgard, showing Hela take over Asgard, but I never really cared. I feel like they were cutting back to her just to prove that she is doing something. I just feel like they were struggling to sort of keep her relevant. Thor and Loki end up on Sakaar where they meet the Grandmaster. Grandmaster, played by Jeff Goldblum, is Jeff Goldblum as much as Jeff Goldblum can be. He is the brother to the Collector, by the way, which is not a spoiler. Jeff Goldblum said that on the Graham Norton show. Also we meet Korg, a motion captured character played by the director himself, Taika Waititi. Taika Waititi. W-A-I-T-I-T-I. He's there for punchline purposes and jokes, and let me tell you something, they land every single freaking time! Tessa Thompson, she is the female character in this. I say the female character as if she's the only female character. She's not a love interest. She's a rogue, quick-witted, loudmouth kind of Han Solo type character. She is an equal to Thor. One bad thing about this film, which they did not clear up at all, no mention whatsoever, where the hell was Lady Sif? I also want to mention as well that Carl Urban, he plays a character called Scourge. Now, he's not showing in the marketing really at all. He may be the MVP. And of course, the lovable Mark Ruffalo returns as the lovable Bruce Banner, aka the Hulk. And this is the best incarnation of the Hulk that he has played. He's a much more arrogant and belligerent Hulk. He's almost embraced the Hulk because the Hulk here on Sakaar is a champion. Hulk vs Thor, which is one for the fanboys. If you enjoyed the Avengers versus the Avengers in Civil War, you will enjoy this. It's not quite as layered because it's one on one, but there are some great trash talking, there's some great moments, great fighting. Every single cast member was having so much fun here, especially Chris Hemsworth. He seemed like he was really enjoying this. He seemed like he was preferring this side of Thor, and when they're having a good time, we have a good time. Now this film is a comedy more than it is a drama, and it does run the risk of being a parody of itself, which is not what the MCU is about. It is about having a lot of fun. If I am entertained, who am I to complain? It's the best Thor, it's better than 1 and 2 combined. It's the best MCU film since Civil War. Out of Phase 3 so far, it's the second best. Civil War is still, There's a nice little throwback as well to the score from the first film, the da 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 da. Nice touch. Solid thumbs up. Boom! But what does everyone else think of Thor Ragnarok? Please comment on the section below, then like, share and subscribe for more updates from Thumb Masters. I've been your fellow Thor Master today. See what I did there? I've been Matt. Until next time, do not forget that movies are my jam.